What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Screen Fiend. I'm Pam. We are watching another episode of Bridgerton. This is episode 2 of season 3. One thing I did forget to mention in my final thoughts in the previous episode was the biggest thing that happened, the ending. So, okay. One thing I want Penelope to learn is to not write with so much emotion, because she's going to regret it after. Look what happened. So her and Colin had that conversation outside of Lady Danbury's party. You know, she was heated, so she decided to write about how Colin has changed. And is it really him, or is he putting up a front? Those, you know, those things. When she spoke to him the day before and they kind of made up, she regretted it, right? And I want her to not do that, because baby, what she did in that newsletter, she is going to regret hard. I want to see what happens, because he pretty much told Eloise that if he finds out who Lady Whistledown is, he is going to ruin her. And if anything progresses with them romantically and he finds out, it's gonna it's gonna be something crazy. I know, I can't wait to see it, but it's gonna be exciting to see, but kind of uncomfortable to watch. You know, you get secondhand embarrassment. I feel like that's what's gonna happen to me when she's revealed as Lady Whistledown to Colin. Now, I don't know if Eloise is gonna say something to him, or he's just gonna find out. Maybe, I don't know how he's gonna find out, but I feel like if it's not Eloise, he's gonna find out on his own. But enough talking, let's get into this episode. Okay, where are we? That's pretty. What is that? A pineapple? A jeweled pineapple? So ugly.
Evidently, diamonds are not so rare after all.
Which is exactly why I am not choosing one. No matter how many jewels anxious.
What did I say? Did I say she was going to choose one?
So you are unperturbed by what Lady Whistledown has written?
That she thinks I am afraid of choosing a diamond? Why should I be? I hear my choice last year, Miss Edwina, has made a splendid match abroad.
Certainly, Your Majesty. So why not continue with your success?
And give Whistledown exactly what she wants, I will not.
And if you'll follow me.
Wow. Look at them. They're like, what the hell? Why is she giving them a look? She'd be fired instantly.
Upstairs you will find your library, as well as the music room, the private drawing room, your writing room, and the study.
How many rooms are there?
27, including the servants' quarters.
Mind you do not bother Mrs. Connor, or you'll have to clean them all yourself.
And this is your bedchamber, Mrs. Mondrich, just opposite Mr. Mondrich's.
Separate rooms?
Of course. That is how it is done. The Kent estate has gone to the son of a boxer.
So?
Some shopkeeper or chimney sweep is next in line for us.
Why worry yourself, Mom? One of the girls will make good.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Mama, Ray has accompanied me to Rotten Road to get a little fresh air.
Can you not see we're busy here?
Okay, goodbye.
I do not understand the limits of your new outlook. You're snug with Cressida, but have no interest in other debutantes. You wear ribbon in your hair, but where's your fan?
Why must I be the object of your curiosity? It is not me whose outlook has most changed.
Benedict, get it together.
Did you not promise Anthony you would give society a try?
Look at his face.
I shall see better. Oh.
I love Benedict. He's my favorite.
So,
They do look good.
how do we begin?
Together.
Perhaps there is a book I might read on charm.
Are you saying you want my help after what Lady Whistledown wrote?
She has never been more wrong about anyone. Let us pay her no heed.
Indeed. Sooner or later, she will be caught, and we shall dance on the day of her demise.
Ooh.
Now, no more talk of books. If you are to secure a match, you must engage in real life.
How delightful to see you all. Such splendid weather we are having.
Mrs. Featherington, you seem discomposed.
No? No, forgive me. I'm quite well, my lord.
I hear Lord Courtney arrived in town last night.
He did. He is
Ooh, that's
rather
pretty.
handsome and a lover of music, I hear.
Ooh.
It's a good match for Francesca.
Oh, he's not the only one. Lords Petrie and Godwin are both great supporters of the arts as well.
Are they also handsome?
Then you must talk to all three.
It is good to have options.
You may have more than you realise. The reason that I have come for tea today is to inform you that Her Majesty is not done with the season. She is still seeking her diamond by some other name.
Perfect
Nevertheless,
casting, those
she
two.
desires to see more.
Does she?
I believe so.
It is fatiguing preparing to be lady of this house.
Shall I take your
Girl, please.
fatigue as a good
Ooh,
sign?
Phillipa looks so pretty.
You have been engaging in the necessary activities.
Coitus.
Alvin and myself have frequented 3 different places of business just this morning.
Places of business? What kind of places?
An upholsterer, a silk mercer, and do not let Barley hear, but a meeting with a new housekeeper.
There is, I trust, every reason to hope both of you might, before long, be presenting the family with an heir.
Mama, how rude. Albion and I are very passionate, of course.
Good. And you?
This tea is it's quite bitter.
Never mind the tea.
She's not having sex with him.
Yes, Mama, we have been familiar with each other.
Well, I should hope not. How often?
Once. On our wedding night.
Oh my God.
Do you think babies simply appear in your womb?
She's a
You must be
mess.
familiar with each other often to create one.
But I want to be out with my husband showing him off, not in bed. And it flattens my hair.
If you want to beat your sister, you must try harder.
Who's that, Benedict? Colin! What the hell?
I'm decidedly late.
Oh my God.
It has been wonderful, ladies.
Okay, Colin. Anthony. You washed your penis and balls?
Are you quite sure you wish to resume my lessons? I would not be angry if you found me to be a lost cause.
The truth is, you do not need a lesson.
You agree I am unteachable.
Is that a wig on his
Do you remember
head?
when we first met? I was riding my horse, minding my own business, when I was assaulted by a devilishly yellow head covering.
It was not my fault the wind blew it clean off my head.
Oh, wind or not, you certainly seemed pleased when I landed in the mud.
I apologize.
Yes, and you were so very charming about it, teasing me, mercilessly in fact. And I think I know why. Because we were children. Before the self-consciousness of adulthood set in, before we started caring what others think.
Colin, it is impossible to be in society and not care what others think. Society is entirely composed of the judgment of others.
Do you know what I discovered when I was abroad? No one knew me. No one knew who I was supposed to be. I was entirely freed of being the Colin Bridgerton that Tom knows me to be, which is how I became myself.
So this is you?
And living for the estimation of others is a trap. Once you break free, the world opens up.
You make it sound so easy.
Penelope, I've been eagerly awaiting your visit.
As have I, but perhaps it would be better for me to meet you at the market instead of coming here first.
We are not going to the market this time. We're going to the Bridgerton drawing room.
But why?
Your next lesson, of course.
But Colin, my maid is outside and Eloise...
Is out for the afternoon at the Modiste with Francesca and our mother.
And the rest of your family.
They're playing cards in the garden.
Oh, the drawing
You
room.
mentioned you were comfortable at Bridgerton House, so we're going to practice here.
I was comfortable at Bridgerton House previously.
We needed a place to be alone. Here, your maid can wait outside, and we can pretend we are at a ball.
Have you gone mad?
Imagine it with me, Pen. The quartet is by the pianoforte, preparing for the Parisian quadrille. Here, on the sofa, some mamas are debating the merits of
The mamas.
decoration. Across the room, gentlemen are asking young ladies to dance. And here, we have the lemonade table, which is where we shall begin.
Okay, because that's where everybody starts their conversations, at the lemonade table. Throw a little strawberry in there, get strawberry lemonade. Okay.
most remarkable shade of blue.
His eyes are blue?
Yet somehow they shine even brighter when you are kind.
Child, I thought they were brown.
I might say something like that if you were a suitor.
Okay.
Well, that was rather direct.
Oh, no.
Eloise is here.
You can hide in the study.
Now, don't write about them because you find something in here, a pen. Oh, is that his jacket? Please don't get caught smelling it.
In those moments alone, as my fingers trace freckles from cheek to collarbone, or as I watch the way starlight dances across skin, I marvel at how one can feel such intimacy.
Is she getting off
but also
on this?
such great distance.
I knew it. I knew he was going to get... Oh.
Were you reading that?
No, I did not mean to.
You did not mean to pick up my journal and read it?
No, I did, but I should not have.
Well, no, you should not. Whatever you read was not meant for another's eye.
Oh, no.
Damn!
Colin, your hand.
It is nothing.
It's not nothing. Stay there. Please. Let me.
I know she's going to get caught doing something.
Your writing. It's very good.
Will Eloise catch her? I have a feeling she's not gonna catch her, she's gonna see her leave. I knew it.
Something troubling you?
Penelope was at our house today.
I'm sorry for that. But it is difficult to know how to act when still I do not know what happened between the two of you.
We seem to grow apart.
Yes, you've said that.
How is she?
Oh, she misses her friend.
Penelope?
I mean, I do not need to know details, but I only want to make sure she is not suffering or despondent.
She is neither suffering nor despondent. In fact, she seeks to take a husband this season.
A husband? Penelope?
Yes.
That is so unlike her.
Perhaps she has changed.
What is with the Queen's wig?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Perhaps a little too much.
If only your curtsy had been low enough in your first season out.
Mr. Danquith, Mr. Finch, where are your ladies?
I have lost mine somewhere in this splendid celestial display.
I sent mine to look for pastries.
Your wife is a pastry, Mr. Finch. Perhaps if you savoured her as much as you do food, she would be with child by now.
I think of Prudence as a bonbon. Delicate and oh so agreeable.
Mr. Danquith, you are so pretty. Oh, I shall find them for you.
Has anyone told you that your mother is rather terrifying?
Yes, she's a bitch too.
How's your hand?
Much better. Thanks to you.
I'm sorry again for reading your writing, but you truly write so well. You make it seem effortless, which is so difficult to do. Would very much like to read more one day, if you would let me.
Should we make an agreement? I will consider it if you speak to at least one lord tonight.
Very well.
Lord Basilio.
Lord Basilio is a Viscount.
And you are Penelope Featherington. Do not forget that.
I find it so easy to talk to guys I'm not interested in. It's just like, hey, what's up? Just shoot the breeze. Should be easy for you, Pen. You ain't interested in.
Miss Featherington?
Oh, Lord Basilio, I did not see you there.
No matter. I cultivate reserve these days anyway.
Life is too short for that, is it not?
What the hell? What happened?
His horse recently died.
You are joking.
I have not. Colin.
Forgive me. I did not know.
You know, whenever I have a disagreement with an acquaintance, I find the best course of action is simply to pretend they are dead.
Huh?
Do not think that would be possible with Penelope. Unless I pretend she's a ghost. She was at my house today.
Whatever for?
It seems Colin is helping her look for a husband.
Why did you
We
tell
used to
her
say we would be
that?
spinsters together.
And that is rather scandalous of your brother. And even more so for Penelope.
Francesca, dearest, Lord Petri is quite the music devotee, and I hear accomplished on the cello as well.
The Dowager Viscountess flatters me. My love for
Too
the instrument
old.
surpasses my
Next.
ability, to be sure.
The cello is such a beautiful instrument.
Indeed. What music do you most love?
Lately, I have been enjoying Ries. His piano trios are quite beautiful. And Beethoven's Appassionata. I could listen to it forever.
I once heard a rumor the trios was written to convey his feelings for Mademoiselle Ludwigs. Do you not think you can feel it in the music?
I mostly enjoy the chord progressions.
A woman's pleasure is somewhat more subtle than a man's. You see, when he inserts himself.
Inserts himself? Inserts himself where?
Oh my God.
What on earth do you and Mr. Finch do?
Thank you.
We kiss, and then he makes an odd sound, and then he goes to change his breeches.
Oh my God.
Breeches remain on.
Why you didn't tell them about it? That's the same thing happened with Lady Bridgerton and Daphne.
She is leaving. She has barely spoken to any of us.
Oh, funny. Now I can stuff my mouth with chocolates without fear of appearing impolite. Excuse me, ladies.
But we've not nearly had enough time to show off our gifts. Does anyone at least have any good gossip?
I cannot think of anything at the moment.
You better not.
Colin, Lord Remington has asked to call on me tomorrow.
That is excellent. Do you like him?
I did enjoy myself. Very much.
I'm certain he did as well.
It is wrong.
That's why.
To help. Pitiful, I think.
It is kind of him, but
Playing Nick Jonas.
perhaps overly so.
Here she go. You see? You see?
Pardon me, what are you whispering about?
That's your friend?
Mr. Bridgerton, we were wondering why an eligible gentleman such as yourself would help a spinster find a husband.
Especially someone who is so beyond hope of success.
Oh my God, yo.
Wait.
Just disgusting.
I cannot wait to know what Lady Whistledown will write about this.
It will surely be the main interest of her next edition.
Leave her alone, Eloise. You shouldn't have told
Eloise.
Crispy.
Did you tell anyone of my helping Penelope?
No, I did not mean...
Which means you did.
I confided in Cressida.
Because you thought you could trust her. Why you were friends with Cressida in place of Penelope, I will never understand. What could Penelope possibly have done to warrant such maltreatment?
Go ahead, Francesca. Scared her. She did that on purpose.
That was splendid.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, I was only taking a small pause from the ball.
Because you delight in your endeavors. Someone who performs not for me,
Lady
but for
Danbury.
themselves. Brava.
Say thank you.
Sparkling, one might say.
Ooh. So, is Francesca really gonna be the diamond? Holy moly cannoli.
Good evening, Lady Danbury. A letter for you, Mum.
Oh. That time of night?
Yep.
Apologies for the disturbance.
Please alert Mrs. Walsh. We shall be having a visitor.
One of her kids? How come we haven't seen her kids?
Is this what you wanted to happen?
I do not know of what you're speaking.
When you spread gossip about someone, it will inevitably end up in Whistledown. You must know that. But perhaps that was your goal, in communicating the secret I told you in confidence. Or can you really just not help being cruel?
I did not communicate your secret. But I did notice Miss Livingston whispering around the room after hovering nearby. You were rather indiscreet when you told me about Penelope. Perhaps if you were more decided about your former friendship, you would not have felt the need to gossip.
Right?
I do appreciate your concern about cruelty, but perhaps you should like to find a looking glass.
Ooh. Oh, maybe she was trying to be a nice friend. And that other bitch who was listening in. Oh, wow.
This author would not be surprised if Miss Featherington should wish to return to her familiar shadows once and for all.
Ooh, look how they made that dark, the lighting. Oh, because she's probably been sitting there for hours.
Miss, you have a visitor. What are you doing here?
I bribed her to give us a moment alone. I had to see how you were.
You've read Whistledown.
She's beastly to write such things about you.
It's her job to report what everyone is talking about. It would have been suspicious if she had not. In truth, I brought this on myself. A sad, stupid girl who believes she might possibly have a chance of love.
You must not say such things.
Colin, could I ask you something?
Of course.
Would you kiss me?
Wait, what?
Penelope.
It would not have to mean anything, and I would never expect anything from you because of it, but I am nearly on the shelf, and I have never been kissed, and I am not certain I ever will be. I could die tomorrow.
You are not going to die
But
tomorrow.
I could, and it would kill me.
You would already be dead.
I do not wish to die without ever having been kissed.
Is he really gonna kiss her? Aww. Oh. Aww, it's so sweet.
Thank you.
Aww. Uh-oh. Did something awaken? So that was the second episode. This one was slow like the first one. Not a lot happens here. Hopefully, you know, from the third episode and on, it will pick up. Again, not a lot happens here. You got Lady Danbury scheming. Can I be real? I love when Lady Danbury and Lady Bridgerton scheme. So Lady Danbury knew that she really wanted Francesca to be considered the diamond. So she put her in her comfortable element and then kind of whisked the queen away to see her. And it worked. It worked. I don't know what else they're going to do because she just said she was sparkling. But I can't wait to see if she'll be considered it because I honestly thought that this season there wasn't going to be a diamond at all. One thing about Society, it just reminds me of high school and in TV shows that I've seen. I can tell you I would say in city settings, we don't get that kind of gossipy, mean girl, you know, type of thing. We don't have that. Well, I know we don't have that here in New York City. I don't know about any other cities, but here they don't do that. But it's just it's annoying how people can just be so cruel and mean to others. Crispy, you know, last episode what she did to Penelope. And then, you know, Eloise kind of telling her off, like, why do you have to be so cruel? And she just realized that, you know what, maybe I shouldn't be like that. And I prejudged her, because when Eloise told her what Colin was doing with Penelope, I was like, why would you tell her that secret? You know how she is with Penelope. Why would you do that? She's going to spread it or she's going to be mean. But in fact, she didn't. She actually kept what Eloise told her to her chest. And it was these other girls that were standing there that spread the gossip. And it's crazy to me because, like, as an adult, I can have a child who is at my age. I can have someone who's 18 years old, right? That means I would have had the child at 23. But me as an adult, and I had a daughter who was gossiping like that, I would tell her to shut her mouth. Be quiet. What are you doing? I wouldn't go listen to what my daughter says and then proceed on to tell the older hags what's going on, and it just spreads throughout the party just because a girl's asking her friend. Everybody knows that Colin is Penelope's friend and he's helping her out. What is the big deal? What is the big deal if he is? So what? So you enjoy her being a spinster. Again, what is the point of doing that to her? She does not deserve that at all. I know what she did to Eloise was wrong. You know what I mean? And she's still paying for that. But I don't think that she needs all that cruelty that people are pushing on her. Because I don't think anybody was ever cruel to Prudence or Phillipa. So I just don't get that at all. Clearly, Eloise still misses Penelope wholeheartedly. I know, like, she's trying to be friends with what's her name, Cressida, and I learned her name, Cressida, and she's in society. She's trying to play this part, but at the end of the day, that's not Eloise. You know what I mean? And when she misses Penelope, I think she misses the old her. You know what I mean? What else happens here? I'm trying to think. I can't believe I forgot their names. Will and his wife, you know, they're just getting used to now being in society and the rules and stuff like that. And I like that Benedict was there to kind of like, you know, ease Will, you know, and I'm really glad that his wife, I don't know his wife's name yet, but I'm glad that she just, you know, kind of like a light bulb in her head. Like, you don't got to dress like the old Baroness. You can dress, it's y'all money now. It's y'all rules. It's y'all house. Those people work for you. So if you want to dress more modern, you can do that. And if you want to sleep in the same bed as your husband, you can do that. What are they going to do? What could they do? Your staff quit? Okay, I'll go hire somebody else. And bye. Like, that lady doesn't run your house. You run your house, right? So I'm glad that they, you know, they're not assimilating. Is it assimilating? No. I'm glad that they're just, you know, they're easing themselves into society. I don't know how they're gonna really like it with like all the gossip and stuff. We'll see as the episode goes. The ending. I was kind of shocked that Penelope wrote about herself, but of course that's kind of like she did it in two ways to deflect the who's Lady Whistledown, like, oh, now it can't be about Penelope because Lady Whistledown wrote about Penelope. She did that, and then also, you know, well, yeah, really, that's really it, what she did. And then towards the end, when she was talking to Colin, I was shocked that he went over there, but you could see like he's starting to care for her a little bit more. And at the end, when she said, like, would you kiss me? And she really just thought, like, you know, I'm never going to find anyone. And he kissed her and she was just like, okay, thank you. And she moved about, you know, she went about her evening, but something switched in him. It looks like, wait a minute, hold on. Do I have feelings for her? Whoa, that was nice. Could I see me being intimate with Penelope? So I'm curious how he's going to move with these new feelings. But can we talk about when she was at the party and I don't know, the gentleman that was in the wheelchair? All day silent as soon as I start filming. So anyway, I hate this city so much. So when she was at the lemonade table and she was talking to the gentleman in the wheelchair, and do you see how she just got so excited to gossip with him and find an actual guy to gossip with? Penelope, I'm gonna need you to just like find something else. I really do. Like, you were comfortable to talk to him and it was a good conversation, but it can't always be about gossip. And it can't always be Colin. You're gonna have to talk to other guys. So I'm gonna need you to like get out of that. Get out of that. Anything else happens? No. Nothing else happened. So that was it for this video. If you guys like my reaction, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, welcome to A Screen Fiend. And if you would like to see any of my other Bridgerton reactions, the playlist will be down below. And if you enjoy those or anything else I have on my channel, make sure you subscribe and to join the family. And I will see you guys in the next video. Toodaloo.